Welcome back, everybody. I believe we are live. What I want to talk about today is two news stories that are very much related. The stories involving the American Hockey League and East Coast Hockey League, talking about this gentleman here whose name I do not know how to pronounce, as well as Jordan Subban. These are two events that are very much related, that lead to the division and further the hatred in the United States. These stories happened a couple of days ago, just a few days apart. And I want to start right here. In the AHL, which is the minor league to the NHL, which is also rigged, this player right here, Christoph Harbrick, he is from the Czech Republic. He was suspended 30 days for directing a racial gesture toward this man, who plays for the Tucson Roadrunners, which is the minor league affiliate of the Arizona Coyotes. This player, I want you to see how he got suspended 30 games. They came out and said that he was released by the team and that he was suspended indefinitely. But CNN on Saturday released this story saying that he was suspended for 30 days. Supposedly he made monkey gestures toward this black man during the game. Notice the most hateful word for black people, which I'm not going to say, sums to 30. This man got 30 days, 30 game suspension. Now, what you got to understand is that this entire thing is completely made up. These players, if this really happened, understand both of these players were told to do it. They were both, I guarantee you that this is completely manufactured. This supposedly happened on January 12th, but I want to show you why you're reading about this on Saturday. Notice how from this man's birthday, August 3rd, to the date the news broke, that was when this story was written by CNN, January 22nd. Notice it's exactly 173 days later. In the language of gematria, which allows you to see through the bullshit news, which this absolutely is, notice Black Lives Matter sums to 173, and we get a very racist story out of the world of hockey, which is no surprise they choose hockey for the majority of these rituals. That's because hockey is predominantly a white sport. Trying to get people to think that all hockey players are racists and sexists and transphobic and all this shit that is just absolutely not true. You're listening to a hockey player, one who lost his virginity to a black girl. Beautiful girl. I wonder what she thinks. Seeing some of these videos I make and some of the rants I go on, God. But notice this player, notice his birthday is September 24th. And notice how the two players involved have birthdays 53 days apart. This player who supposedly made the racial gesture, notice he plays for the San Jose Barracuda. San Jose Barracuda's 53. Notice it's also 1 month and 22 days. Their two birthdays, like how the news breaks January 22nd, 1/22. So the other story that's getting even bigger headlines is the story about Jacob Panetta and Jordan Subban. Supposedly Jordan Subban punched this dude and hit him in the face several times after he made racial comments toward Jordan Subban, who of course is the brother of NHLer PK Subban, who's had his entire career scripted by the numbers. When PK Subban was traded from the Canadians to the Predators, that had a lot to do with Nashville making the Stanley Cup final against the Pittsburgh Penguins. by the numbers. So this game was played on January 22nd, the same day the news broke about the first story. Now, notice the Jacksonville Icemen won this game 1-0 over the South Carolina Stingrays. This is an East Coast Hockey League game, which is also rigged. The third tier of professional hockey in North America. Jordan Subban plays for South Carolina, and this player, Jacob Panetta, he plays for Jacksonville. Notice how Jacksonville won the game 1-0. And notice they had 33 shots on goal. Jordan Subban has the March 3rd birthday. Big number with the race war. Okay? Notice in gematria, masonry, secrecy, order, federal, police, Black lives, race war, they all sum to 33. Think about, often we get stories of, white police officers shooting unarmed black men, race war 33, police 33, Black lives 33, Rodney King beaten on 3-3 by the LAPD 33, KKK, Ku Klux Klan 33. It's always a 33 show with the race war. This is just the latest. So notice how from the date of this game to Jordan Subban's birthday is exactly 40 days. Jordan Subban sums to 40 in the most pure cipher. Remember, Black Lives Matter's 173. 173 is the 40th prime number. And they constantly give us these stories to infuriate people, to get people to act out, constantly divide, constant division, constant hatred. Again, if it's not race, the human race will find something else to argue and bitch about and complain about, People love to cry and bitch and get upset and fight amongst each other, and the race war is one of the easiest things. And notice his birthday, Jacob Panetta, he's got the January 26th birthday, and from January 26th to March 3rd is 36 days. Jacob Panetta, 36, go figure. So once again, more race war propaganda by the numbers. Guarantee you these guys, just another bunch of actors playing their part to further divide the people. And it's a shame so many people fall for it. I mean, all you really got to do is read the statements put out by the San Jose Barracuda and the Jacksonville Icemen. And honestly, those statements, they're good statements. There's nothing wrong with the statements, yet everybody says, oh my God, go F yourself. This is a terrible statement. Do better. It's like, man, you guys are just so far in the matrix, man. That's why you got to know gematria. Got to see how sick the game is. But, yeah, we'll leave it there, guys. There's not much more to talk about. Same numbers again and again and again. All right, guys, till next time.